Yo, what is good, boys? Hope you fellas are all having a fantastic Friday. It is time to rank every single golden ticket we have seen so far. We got 16 of them. It's going to be a long video. Lock in, tap in. Let's start ranking them right now. The worst golden ticket we have seen so far has not changed from last week, and honestly, it's going to take a lot for this one to change. Larry Fitzgerald is still dog shit. Amazing stats, 6'3", 218 pounds. This card should be good, right? Well, the thing about golden tickets is where these cards are going to eat is on the ability section. He gets angry runs for free, but he also gets yak 'em up. Wow, okay. So actually, this doesn't change anything, but they gave him different charge up abilities. Honestly, okay, but I still don't care. He's still dog shit everywhere else. Run off elite for 1 AP, Slot-O-Matic for 1 AP, but then here for the free, like, what am I looking at? Deep Elite is probably the only usable ability on this card. Acrobat he can't even use. He's a wide receiver. Yeah. Good job, whoever made this card. You're a really smart guy. And then Human Joystick for 0. This ability just, like, you don't need it. It's not good. And then Playmaker for, like, Master Tactician is on all the good quarterbacks right now, right? You're not, like, this card is just so questionable. The abilities on it, I'm sitting here thinking, like, did a 12-year-old make this golden ticket and just clicked random buttons? Because that's what this looks like. I will say shout out EA for putting on different X factors. This is new as of, like, the last time I looked at him. So, I mean, that's it's chill, but, like, it's nothing special because this card is still just awful. Now, unfortunately, Taysom Hill comes up next for me. I'm not saying this card is bad. Okay, I'm saying this card is bad. I'm not like, he's not bad compared to other players, but there are better quarterbacks in the game that aren't golden tickets that are just so much better than Taysom Hill. I just don't understand why you would, like, spend coins on this card. So they are giving all of the golden tickets new charge up X factors. That's actually super cool, and shout out EA for actually doing that on looks like all of them so far. We'll keep checking now. But even then, that doesn't change anything else about this Taysom Hill card. Roman Deadeye and Truz for 1 AP are pretty good. Gunslinger for free, Gift Wrap for free, Heart Rate Master for free, and Fearless for free are all cool. It's just, like, honestly, there's not a real situation why you should be using this Taysom Hill card, if you guys get what I'm saying. And honestly, besides Larry Fitzgerald just being the most boneheaded, like, what am I looking at card, Taysom Hill just isn't really that usable unless, you know, you're a major Taysom Hill fan or, like, a Saints theme team, I guess. But even then, like, I low-key would use the Drew Brees over him, but hey, it'll play. Taysom Hill comes in as second to last. The third worst golden ticket we have now is Darrington Evans. 99s all over the board, except 75 catching. Still doesn't make sense. Darrington, you made yourself in the game. Are you just saying you can't catch a football? Like, come on, buddy. 5'10", 203. I mean, he's smaller back, so he definitely runs, like, more evasive. And I mean, ability-wise on him isn't awful. There's just they're better running backs. And honestly, like, I just don't think the running back, like, pick is that, like, crazy when you can still use an Eric Dickerson and a Bo Jackson even. Ability-wise, though, not terrible. Human Joystick, Jukebox, Bruiser, and Acrobat for 1 AP. I will say, since he was one of the first, like, players that got a golden ticket, EA did not juice him up as crazy. But they got these new charge up X factors, which honestly are kind of cool. I'm a big fan of them right now. Definitely have to go check out the golden tickets that I have on my team and low-key switch up my abilities, because that's kind of cool, actually. All right, next up, Dalton Kincaid. This card is also another one that's just like, EA, what am I looking at? 97 speed, first off, right off rip. We're going to see Vita Vea, who has 99 speed. I want, like, you guys to think long and hard here for a minute. Really long and hard. Who was faster? All right, you done thinking? Yeah, it's Dalton Kincaid. EA just clearly doesn't know that. 6'4", 240 pounds, though. Kincaid's cool. Nothing special. Okay, so it's given all the receiving options, like all of these. Okay, whatever. Well, you guys get it now. All right. Different abilities on Kincaid, though. 1 AP, runoff, elite, red zone threat, matchup nightmare, slot apprentice, jukebox. Like, it's cool discounted slots, but really the 97 speed just doesn't make sense. There's also better tight end options already out. And there's also better tight end golden tickets, so it's really hard for me to push Mr. Kincaid up on this list. After Kincaid, this is where I have Breece Hall. Unfortunately, again, just a better running back option named Mike Allstott, so it's really hard for me to want to push up Breece Hall. 5'11", 220, 99s all over the board, 78 catching though. Low-key weird. He was also one of the first drop of golden tickets, so they don't get as good of abilities. Human joystick for free, evasive for free, 1 AP playmaker, and then 1 AP route tech. Breece Hall is just a cool card. Next up, this is where I got Vincent Jackson. 6'5", 230. Honestly, a really good card. Also gets pretty solid run block, I believe. Let me check that. Yeah, 99 run block is honestly super cool on Vincent Jackson. And honestly, the only reason I use this card is for his run block. Big fan of that. 0 AP route tag, 0 AP tank, 1 AP deep elite, 1 AP mid out elite. Vincent Jackson again. Same thing with Breece Hall. First drop a golden ticket. Honestly, just a cool card. The most disappointing golden ticket I have seen in a minute. Julius Peppers comes in at like halfway through the list we're about. A 99's all over the board. Like, this card should have been good. 6'7", 295, and honestly, a great user. If you need a user, go with Julius. But every other reason on Julius Peppers is like there's better options everywhere else. These abilities, no KOs. Like, this is a pure, you're picking up this card to purely user on him. But honestly, if I'm picking up Julius Peppers, I want to chuck him in a deep blue third until we can go jump with the Harold Carmichaels and the Ed Too Tall Jones, because he is 6'7", but he has no KO, so he's basically unusable back there. Again, he is one of the first drops to golden tickets, and I think if Julius Peppers was made later down the line, then he would have been better, but Titus Howard had to make him, you know? Alright, so we're moving into what I consider the top tier of GT so far, and I have Bo Jackson here. Believe it or not, I'm not the biggest fan of this Bo card. 6'1", 227 at the linebacker position is just small. Purely the only reason why he is out here is because he is just the smallest linebacker in the game besides his combine card. He also doesn't get nearly as good abilities. Like, these are just very not good. That's also very not good English, but we'll play. 1 AP pick artist is just whack. Flat zone KO is better, but pick artist is weird. The discounted ones for free are all really good with Lurk, mid zone KO, secure tackler, and avalanche. But the 1 AP slot is honestly just weird. And again, Bo Jackson is 6'1", so it's not like, you know, he's not that big of a guy, you know? I think now is a good spot for Jesse Bates to slide in another card that came with this week's drop. I actually really enjoyed the Jesse Bates abilities. Cool stats, 91 man coverage is just whack, but Bengals and Falcons fans cannot be disappointed with this guy. I mean, it's not like you're going out of your way to pick up Jesse Bates. He's just such a strange, like, it's got to be a Falcons or Bengals fan who made this card, or like Jesse Bates fan. But besides that, why else would you go out of way and make a Jesse Bates golden ticket? Ability-wise, though, on Bates are actually solid. Tackle Supreme for 1, mid-zone for 1, great. And then this is where this card eats. Free deep zone, free pick artist, free secure tackler, and free flat zone. Like, Jesse Bates is a very good card. Yeah, like, Jesse Bates' abilities should be on Julius Peppers, and then Julius Peppers would be top 3 on this list. But we play. Then I got Vita Vea coming up next. The best of the most recent drop, in my opinion, purely because he is 6'4", 347 pounds with 99 speed and 99 run block. You're not really going to pick up this card to throw to him, but you're picking up this card to be an extra lineman. He does have a super strange ability stack here too. Slot Apprentice, Tight End Apprentice for 1 is just dumb. Post Up for 0, Bruiser for 0, Matchup Nightmare for 0, and Secure Protector for 0. Honestly, the only thing this card is missing is an honorary lineman for free, or honestly, just an honorary lineman discount in general. That would have been cool. But honestly, I think this guy's stats and his build are just too good not to have high up on this list. Starting the top 6, I got Mike Allstott coming in here. A 99 speed, 6'1", 250 pound running back is purely the only reason why this guy is this high up. His build, just like Vita Vea, are absolutely disgusting. Also gets honorary lineman too, so yeah. Bruiser, tank, evasive, jukebox. He has got an amazing ability stack for 250 pounds. Mike Allstott is the best running back option we have seen so far from the Golden Ticket program. Number 5, I got the new Jettas. The best offensive option, I think. Yeah, Jettas is the best offensive player we've seen so far. 6'1", 195, amazing stats. Ability-wise on Jettas, gets all the new X factors that are new as of when I'm recording this video. So, shout out EA. Wide receiver, apprentice, and leapfrog for 1 AP. Route tag, deep elite, tank, and then jukebox for free. Jettas is all around just a really good card. I also think Justin Jefferson, just like Aaron Donald and Ryan Shazier, his cards always just play good. And yeah, Jettas is a good card. I can't really sit here and like explain it to you. You just gotta use them, I guess, right? The top 4 is the exact same as last week, starting us off with Mr. Patrick Willis. Willis is a good card. I just think there are better user options, just bigger user options in a game where size does matter. Yeah, Patrick Willis is really good. There's just better user options, and you're picking up Patrick Willis to user on him. Number 3, the goofiest golden ticket we have seen ever. I have free safety Mean Joe Green this week. 96 man, 99 zone, 99 hit power, 6'4", 275 pounds. Like, what am I looking at? Ability-wise on Mr. Mean Joe, deep zone and tackle supreme for 1, and then from the free slot, 0 AP, avalanche, mid-zone KO, lurk artist, and ended it off with a flat zone KO. I think number 3 for Mean Joe Green is very fair placing. At number 2, middle linebacker, Gronk. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this card way too many times. He's the second best golden ticket. 6'6", 268, 99s everywhere. Ability-wise on Gronk, you know, got all these new X factors, and then discounted wise 1 AP enforcer and flat zone, tackle supreme, lurk artist, mid zone KO, and then medium route KO, all for free. Gronk is just a beast. And topping off the list in back-to-back weeks, shout out Calvin Johnson. Yeah, 6'5", 236. You could make an argument for Gronk here, but I think the fact that Calvin Johnson can also be an elite edge rusher is another reason why I have him at number 1 still. Deep zone, edge threat elite for 1, and then for free, tackle supreme, medium route KO, mid zone KO, and lurk artist Calvin Johnson, number 1. You're a beast. And fellas, that is how I would rank every single golden ticket we have seen so far. And let me know what you guys think about this down below. I'll catch you boys tomorrow with what I promise to be the greatest video you've ever seen on YouTube. And until then, peace.